We all need motivation. We all need a reason for doing the things we do and encouragement while we're doing them. And one of the greatest motivators and means of encouragement in this race of faith is to realize that this race has been successfully run before. When the author of Hebrews said in Hebrews 12 and verse 1, "We are also encompassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses," he's referring to those heroes of the faith found in that great hall of fame of faith in Hebrews chapter 11. And in making that statement, he was not suggesting that this great cloud of witnesses are sitting in the grandstands of heaven watching us perform and cheering along the way. Nowhere does the Bible teach that the dead have the ability to view the activities of the living. In fact, the word witness comes the word martyr, and it simply refers to one who gives their life for a cause. You see, these heroes of the faith are not witnessing what we are doing, but they are bearing witness to us. They're not onlookers, but rather they are examples. They are not looking at us, but we are to be looking at them. And they are there to remind us that this race of faith, with all of its struggles and setbacks, has been successfully run before. You see, they stand as our encouragers, bearing witness to us that God can carry us through this race of faith just as he carried them through that very same race. You see, nothing is more encouraging than the successful example of someone who ran the race of faith and won. Paul said in Romans 15 and verse 4, he said, "Whatever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the Scriptures might have hope." Do you know why God has left us the example and testimony of these great Old Testament saints, men like Enoch, Noah, Abraham, Jacob, Joseph, and many others? It is to encourage us and to give us hope in this race of faith. There's once a man who came to his pastor and he said, "Pastor, I rarely read the Old Testament except maybe for the Psalms and the Proverbs." And the pastor replied to him, "Then you're missing a great deal of spiritual help." Then he showed him Romans 15 and verse 4 and said, one of the best ways to receive endurance and encouragement is to get to know the godly men and women of the Old Testament who ran the race of faith and won. You see, that's what these witnesses are for. They're there to remind us that their God is our God, that the God of yesterday is the God of today. You see, when you feel a little discouraged, or when you feel you cannot carry on, or when you feel the struggle is just too great, when you feel that you're all alone and no one understands, then remember these witnesses and let them stand as your encouragers in this race of faith. May the Spirit of God take the Word of God and change you with it today.